My knees are knocking. I've never played in front of cameras, so we'll see how we go. But I'm sure I'll be all right once I get past the first tee.
It's quite nerve-wracking, really, seeing all the signs around and William Hunt walking around everywhere. So it's quite nervy.
I was studying the course last night on the internet, and I've got all my notes and I've got the course planner, so hopefully I can guide him around it as best I can.
Have you caddied for him before?
No, I think this is the first time. I think I've done it once before I entered somewhere.
Yeah, once.
Yeah, but we're quite good friends outside of the club, so.
Well, you were quite good friends.
Yeah, we'll see how we get on.
Touch wood.
Well, guys, we wish you all the very best today and hope to see you in the final.
Thank you. Thank you.
Obviously excited, a bit of nerves perhaps when you go on the first tee, but what do you think will be the score that will get you through?
I think anything 34 points-ish, somewhere around there. I'll be happy with that today. So.
How are you feeling?
Nervous, very nervous, but it's good. We're not playing for money, we're not playing for a living, and we're just getting the feel of something that goes on in tour, and it's great.
I saw this William Hunt guy today. I mean, what a man! And it's fun. You know, it's an Americanism that's used so often, but I mean, that's what golf should be like. We can be serious at work. We should come out here and just enjoy ourselves.
Yeah, apprehensive. Think looking forward to the day. Get the first tee shot out of the way, and then enjoy the day.
Really makes you feel as a golf professional, or maybe a bit of a life on tour. So I don't know what sort of score will win, but I reckon if 35, 36 should be thereabouts.
I saw it on Sky Sports last year, first of all, and then got onto the web and found out about it there. I thought it looked like a great event to be part of.
So when you watched it, what were you thinking?
I was thinking, why didn't I see this last year, and why didn't I get involved last year?
Played yesterday. I was actually being followed round or stalked by Mr. Hunt as he was putting the banners out. But so that was a nice little bit of pressure on some of the tees as well. But no, it went well. Score-wise, I played 5 over yesterday, so I was under handicap. So if we can do the same again today, I'll be a very happy boy.
Who's on your bag today?
I've got my son Simon on my bag.
Bit of pressure?
A little bit, not too much. Keep him on the right tracks. He'll do fine.
A chance for you to tell Dad what to do.
Exactly. That's why I'm here.
I think it happens all too regularly, if I'm honest.
And who have you got in your bag today?
A friend of mine. He's just there. He's come up for the trek. You know, yeah. I told him he got a William Hunt outfit if he came up. He didn't realise it was a boiler shit.
He's caddied for me 3 or 4 times, so he knows the ropes. He knows how to pick the ball out of the hole.
And who's on your bag today?
It's Kevin McCann.
The master. The master.
Well, this year you've only got to make it into the top 30 to get to the finals. How do you feel about that?
It'd be great to do it. It really would. I mean, you make it sound easy when you say just the top 30. But there's a lot of people here. Everybody wants to be in the top 30. I think as long as you can come away today, having enjoyed it, played well, you can't ask for much more than that, really.
Who's on your bag?
Philip Buddy from Darlington Golf Club, who's camera shy.
So, did you play, Phil?
I do, yes.
Yep. So what's your handicap?
8.
8. And what are you looking to do to help your partner today?
Hopefully give him good advice, hopefully. Right shot selection, clubs.
Have you caddied for him before?
No.
No?
No.
So do you think it could be a marriage made in heaven or not?
We'll tell you afterwards.
Lots of very nervous players were ready to begin their quest for Trilby Tour glory at Moortown. Find out which 30 made it to the final after the break. The William Hunt Trilby Tour, sponsored by netflights.com. Welcome back to Moortown Golf Club in Leeds. Day 1 of qualifying for the Trilby Tour Amateur Final was about to get underway, with 30 places up for grabs at a venue dear to William's heart.
It's a classic. If you looked in the dictionary for golf course, it would say Moortown. And the people here are lovely. They really, you know, Martin Heggie, the head pro here, has made everything very, very easy for us. We've been very lucky today with the weather, because we've had a couple of days of biblical storms, which made us setting up really easy. But the guys here have been unbelievable. I mean, the help they've given us. And Jerry Connolly, who was basically the architect of us coming up here, I mean, the guy, the energy the guy's got, he's got the energy of a 20-year-old. He's got the knowledge of his mature years and the energy of a 20-year-old. He's a fantastic guy. This is where the first Ryder Cup was played and won. and we've got the Trilby Tour here now, which is amazing.
First out onto this Alistair Mackenzie designed course was several groups of Moortown members, led by Vice-Captain Jack Cook. All of them looking to use their local knowledge to good effect, which is exactly what Jack did, qualifying for the final with 30 points. Somewhere around the mid-20s looked like being the qualification mark, and despite Bob Seaton's class on the green, this Moortown member didn't quite make it.
See, that TV camera wants to come round with lockdown.
But another member that did qualify was Chris Metcalf, recording 28 Stableford points at the end of his 18 holes.
Oh,
But it wasn't just the members racking up the scores. Brett PARDOE from New Zealand kept it together to record 32 points, helped by this eagle to give him the clubhouse lead and guarantee a place in the final.
Well, Brett, you finished. 32 points, leader in the clubhouse. How does that feel?
Oh, not too bad. It's only 2 groups, so there's a lot more people to come in yet.
How was it out there on the course?
It was nice, yeah. Course in good condition. Greens are rolling nice and true. So, yeah, I quite enjoyed it.
There was a distinctly cosmopolitan field at Moortown. Russian left-hander Damir Babikov made 30 points to claim his place at the London Club Amateur Final. And with the pressure on and the knowledge that 3/4 of the field would be knocked out on the day, Irishman Tom Muldoon produced his best in tough conditions, qualifying with 29 points. We nearly had our first ever Trilby Tour amateur hole-in-one from this man, Matthew Shenton. How this stayed out is still a mystery. So to date, Jason Levermore has the only Trilby Tour hole-in-one for the pros at Stoke Park back in 2007. For Matthew, a birdie and 25 points on the day, but would it be good enough? The tour now has its regulars. Mark Brown was back to experience the pressure, this time around having to qualify for the final.
Well, you played last year in the finals, and you've played today. How have you got on?
29 points.
So not only have you come through the qualifier, you're in this year's final. How does that feel?
Okay, actually, yeah. Hope I do a lot better than I did last year, to be honest with you, in the final. Different though, when you're out there, it's so nervous, it's unbelievable. Unbelievable.
How much did last year's experience help you today?
A lot, to be honest with you. When I stood on the first, you actually feel to yourself, you start getting nervous and you just go, just relax, just try and hit the ball, play a normal game, and then just do the best you can, obviously. And then it's just build on everything you've done. You know, if you take a 4, take a 5, just build on it all the time. And a couple of lads, obviously, the 2 lads I was playing with, it was their first time, so you could tell there was nerves with those guys. So, no, it was good though, it was good.
The North East was well represented, and Richard Oliver set about making his score in some style. A chip in on camera, 25 points in the bag, and a great day out. But would he make the final? One man certain to do so was the joint clubhouse leader and eventual joint best scorer on the day, Andrew Bridgewood, whose 34 points on a course set up for the previous week's Brabazon Trophy proved to be the mark. Along with this man, Irishman Kevin Commins, who approached the qualifying day with real dedication.
34 points, what a score.
Yes, I was quite happy with it, and I had one blowout on the par 5. I had to play a few irons off the tees and a few three woods. It's a very good golf course, a little bit tight, or probably very tight, and I was playing its full length today. But off 2 handicap, I was quite happy with 34 points.
Well, you said at the start that you was hoping for somewhere, and I think you've exceeded your expectations today.
Well, I played yesterday with my father and the 2 other people that came over with us, and I had 36 points. So I was happy enough to hit 34, 36 points, because on the day it can all change.
By the end of the day, Ireland had a strong contingent of qualifiers. Among them, this man, Tony Regazzoli from Tillamore Golf Club. Both he and Englishman Rob Kerr through from the same group.
How many points have we ended up with?
28 points today, so not quite as good as planned, but okay.
Happy enough?